Viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Aquarians and it's for the month of September, a little bit over 2025. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Aquarius. This is about every area of your life, everything you need to know, everything hidden, what the heavens, the universe want you to know, information, answers, hidden factors. It's all for you. I hope you will enjoy it. I hope it helps you understand where you're at. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you and thank you all for being here. And I would like to also let you know how much in gratitude I am for all that you are helping me with. Watching the videos, this helps big time. Even if you do 2-3 extra videos a week in support of me and my health, it will mean a lot to me and I'll be absolutely very grateful. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your support and wish you all the best in everything you're doing. Let us begin with 2 messages. Cutting twice. The first one for all Aquarians. Wow, stillness. This shows that you need to reflect. You need time out to really think about things. There's a lot of healing needed in situations that may be internal matters that have been affecting you or you haven't been happy with, or some maybe either internal or even external. Could be we'll find out what it is all about, really, because it looks to me like you're looking for answers and you are in need of taking time away from everything and think things through. That's going to give you the healing you need. Let's see further to understand it more. What is it that you're reflecting all about? Okay, so there is something missing. Some truth is lacking. And it looks like to me there's going to be a change. That's another thing that you are concerned about. You're concerned about the change that's taken place. This change is going to be spectacular. It is actually going to help you to be very honest with yourself and know where you stand. My dear Aquarius, the changes that are taking place are to inform you to be cautious about the truth and how important the truth is. So we'll see further. We'll see what else. Now, I'm going to take one message from another deck, and I want to know in regard to something that you're concerned about. What would the answer be from the heavens, or some guidance in that regard? Something that you're worried about or questioning. Let's have a look. It says, listen to your intuition. Listen to your heart. Listen to intuition. I feel like it is going to answer you and let you know the answers are within. That's what they're trying to tell us. The truth is within. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, let's take on 2 more messages from another deck, and I'm going to be cutting twice. Let's see further as to what's going on. The truth. Right, a lot of rewards are coming your way. This is about recognition, fame. This is about exposure. This is about the heavens rewarding you, a great victory, applause from the heavens for all that you have done. So it's time for rewards, which is really wonderful. That tells me that whatever you're concerned about, what you're reflecting on, it is going to be, you are going to be rewarded. What I see is a lot of happiness for you. So it goes without saying. But of course, we'll wait for further. One more message from this deck. And it says, great news is coming. So if you're waiting for news, if you've applied somewhere and you're waiting for an answer, the answer is going to be all positive, all good to go, and you're going to have the green light to go ahead. It's going to be acceptance. It's going to be a yes. Okay. What you don't see happening is there is a water energy here. Someone that's got water energy in them, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They are thinking of traveling to come and see you. Somebody might be thinking of taking a trip. Maybe you're thinking of taking a trip, taking some sort of an action in regard to someone of water energy. We'll find out who this water energy is at the end of the reading, and we'll find out everything about this action that's being taken. Okay, now I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck. Let's see. I'm going to be cutting twice for all Aquarians. What else do you need to know? Wow, you're resting from a big battle. It's like you've been ongoing, non-stop, trying to maybe repair something in your life or applying somewhere to get somewhere and to get in a better position. It looks to me like finally you're resting from a big battle that you were battling, and you're finally sitting and thinking things through and what you went through, and everything is great. Everything is wonderful when the 4 of Swords comes in your reading. It shows that the battle is over and it's time for you to be rewarded. It synchronizes with that, actually. Wow, the 2 of Cups. This is a spiritual union. This is about someone from your past lives that you're united together, either in a partnership or a business partnership or a love partnership. And it's like a soulmate connection where you heal together, you work well together, hand in hand. This is another rewarding factor that's coming your way. Okay, that's great. Now, let's move on to the next level. Okay, we'll find out who this person is. This person could be someone that's got water energy. And then we'll find out more as to who this person is at the end of the reading when I do all the star signs. Okay, now we're going to take 3 messages from another deck. I'll be cutting once only with this one, my dear Aquarius. Let's see. The first one says you might be thinking of traveling, relocating. You might be considering a relocation or talking about relocation. Decisions are being made about relocating, moving to a better place. We have the Queen of Wands, someone of fire energy that's very supportive. Sagittarius, usually this card, could be Leo, could be Aries. We'll find out again as to who this person is. I'm going to put it here because we're going to find out about these two. And one more. And sacrifice. You have been sacrificing, putting your interests aside and doing for the sake of others. And that is going to be big time rewarded. There's an end of a battle, which also puts an end to the sacrifice that you're doing. And finally, it's going to be over. You are going to be empowered and rewarded. See, the reward is after. It's all because of your sacrifice you're getting rewarded. What you don't see happening is there is someone like yourself of air energy that you might be considering, and justice, I love that for you. You might be considering doing a business with, working hand in hand, or somebody that might offer you support in a business or in alliance together where you work together. There's a lot of profits, a lot of money coming in. And in air energy, Aquarius, like yourself, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, that's going to be very helpful. There is a possibility that this could be a Libra because we have the Justice card straight away. It came with it. There could be a Libra here, somebody that has got Libra in them that might be supportive in helping you get into a business or work with a team like that, like a business situation. Justice is all going to happen for you. All your justice is coming. So that's great news. That is beautiful news. Okay, my dear Aquarius, let's have a look at further and see what else do you need to know. Before I clarify the cards, I'm going to take on 2 messages from this deck for all Aquarians. Let's see what's going on. Wow, you are going to be celebrating. Extra money is coming in. Some of you are getting money from investments. Some of you are just celebrating the fact that you're getting a wonderful job, maybe a great career. Some of you are finishing from one section and starting another. Some of you are having early retirement. But there is celebrations and there is extra money. So a new job maybe that gives you more money, more rights, more benefits, and more money to give you early retirement. My dear Aquarius, oh my God, there is a hidden treasure, that's for sure. A hidden treasure is there for you. Something hidden that you're not seeing, that you're not aware of. Worry-free finances. Worry-free finances. Money in reserve and excess. A lot of money. You're going to have a lot of money. Heaps amount of money. This is absolutely wonderful. And this could be also in regard to this business situation. That is also a very strong possibility. This business could be bringing you a lot of money. This could be the job that's giving you all the, or there could be a lawsuit also that's bringing you all the justice. Hidden factors, hidden money from you, something that's owing to you. You are going to be rewarded, that's for sure. Okay. Talking about the treasure, it also shows that there may be careers in executive positions, sales, planning. There is hidden talent that you are going to be, maybe somebody will discover that in you. That is also a great possibility. Now let's take on 2 messages from another deck to see what else you need to know. Whoa, one has just opened up, or 2 of them have opened up. All right. Let's see, my dear. Okay, it says a little bit of patience, perseverance. That's all you need. A little bit of patience and everything is going to fall into place for you. Just a little bit of patience. And then it says gratitude. You are going to be so much in gratitude for what's coming, the blessings that are pouring into your life. You are going to be loving the blessings that are coming. So that is great news. Remember, there are a lot of blessings coming because that's what you've got. You've got not only you've got the treasure, but you've got the 6 of Wands, which shows abundance is coming, rewards from the heavens, and applause for a job well done. All of that is possible for you. So there is a lot to be grateful for, a lot of gratitude, because I see abundance, I see rewards. The 6, oh my goodness, the 6 of Wands is extreme rewards, and of course celebrating all of that, celebrating the treasure that we have here. This treasure, the treasure is hidden money, a lot of money coming your way. So there is so much to be in gratitude for. That's why we've got the gratitude here. The gratitude is about so much that's happening here for you. There is heaps happening. The treasure, the hidden money, the extra money, the excess money, where you'll have plenty, and the gratitude. All of that is just miraculous. I love that for you, my dear Aquarius. Absolutely love this for you. So that's that. So the rewards are endless. Okay, now we're going to take a few messages from the tea leaves, and then I will clarify. For all Aquarians, okay, one has come up. Okay, somebody born the Chinese year of the pig, and somebody born the Chinese year of the horse. These two people may be very close to you. You might be dealing with them, or you could be one of these. Okay, oh, all of it is it's all happening. So the first two are, these two are very important that I've got to talk about. Somebody born in the Chinese year of the horse, that there is about a journey, or they're thinking of a journey to come and see you, or you wanting to go and see them. There's a journey between you, there's distance, but there is someone that is a Chinese year of the horse born. And also this is about freedom, another factor about this. The pig could be someone that you are dealing with, or someone that you're very close to, or it could be someone that's very greedy. This is about, you know, beware of greed. The pig is usually about greed. So you've got to be very careful if you're dealing with someone greedy. Now, the other messages I need my glasses for. We've got the crib. The crib is about the beginning of something wonderful, something new, starting over, starting a new job, starting a new situation. Birth or conception, according to the tea leaves, it says birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So something that's starting up for sure. And then we've got the beetle. The beetle is about abundance. Wow. Good fortune. Good fortune. Good fortune coming to you. That's magnificent. Actually, I'll put it over here. And then the rose is all about romance is in the air. Romance is in the air. I feel like that could be connected to the horse. And it could be someone of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I feel that strongly. Now I'm going to clarify. Now, my dear Aquarius, we're going to start first and foremost with the Queen of Wands. This that I said, this person that I said is either Sagittarius or Leo, or another fire energy is Aries. This is someone very supportive. Let's see what it is for all Aquarians. Who is this energy? Oh, wow. After you leave a situation, sadly, where you were not happy, the next person or the next situation is this person. I feel like it's a fire energy, very strong, and it's going to be the Two of Cups. You see, this Two of Cups has repeated now. After you leave a situation that wasn't working, I'll leave that there. Leaving a situation where you were not happy, and overwhelmed with something that wasn't working, you are going to be meeting someone wonderful. And guess what? This someone wonderful is a fire energy. Someone very supportive, very loving, very nurturing, and incredible. Okay, so fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We'll find out at the end of the reading as to who this person is. Okay, so this card has repeated twice. So I'm just gonna put this one right here, because we are going to work with that. Okay, now the next one, the rewards. Now the actual this was in regard to this card here, this message. Now I'm going to look at the Two of Cups for all Aquarians. Right, you must have been dealing with someone that was too much, excessive. You are going to be in gratitude for all the blessings that are coming in, but it's finally over. Someone very controlling, very this is a situation where it needs healing from somebody very controlling, or something excessive or too much, and greed and control, all of that. So that's coming to an end. A lot of truth is going to be revealed with the moon. A lot of truth where it shows you where your path, where you're going. Something that wasn't right, you'll heal from this. But there is something hidden. Something's hidden from you, which you are going to find out a bit later on. Maybe after you leave, you'll find out your higher self is trying to tell you, but maybe you're not listening. Maybe what's hidden is a lot of wealth and abundance. Maybe you're destined for this life. That could be a possibility. Let's have a look. Let's see the rewards, okay? The rewards for all Aquarians. This one here, the Six of Wands. Rewards and applause from the heavens. Okay, it shows that there's going to be a victory. A lot of truth that shows you your path. You're going to see things clearly. There's a breakthrough, an epiphany or two, and a great proposal or proposition. One that's going to be spectacular. So that's also in that regard. For some of you, there's a great emotional opportunity coming. when you're leaving a situation where you're not happy, there is going to be compensation where you'll meet someone wonderful, a great opportunity for relationships. You are going to be so much in gratitude. I feel like the fire energy is going to be overwhelming. And that fire energy could be, look at this, look at that. This is Sagittarius. I said Sagittarius, this could be Sag. This is Sagittarius, which is a fire energy. It says a little bit of patience and you are going to get there very slowly. Wow, that's great. Okay, moving on to the next level. Let's see the sacrifice you've been making. This card here, I'll just put it over here. The sacrifices that are coming to an end, my dear Aquarius. Yes, you have been sacrificing and it's time, and there is emotional fulfillment coming. One opportunity, great opportunity coming. It could be this person, it could be this fire, and I feel like it's fire energy that might have earth in it. Someone that might have earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We'll find out about this. But there is an incredible, a magnificent rise in your money. Something big's happening where money is coming in. And again, I will talk about this. They're saying extra money here. Look at this, extra money, and celebrating that extra money. And here we've got worry-free finances and money in reserve, excess of it, too much money. So all of that shows to me that there is a major rise in your money without a doubt, big time. And I feel like this is all part of the reward system that that is coming your way. When I say reward, so that you can understand what I'm trying to say. This is the reward. You are destined for a lot of rewards. And the rewards are spectacular. Have a look at this. The rewards are endless, and with them comes a lot of victories, like a win-win situations. And there could be a windfall too. It is possible. Everything is possible when you get this. So that is absolutely wonderful. Wonderful news here for you. Okay. Now let's move on to the next level. The treasure goes back, the rewards, and the wealth. Okay, so I'll put this one over here. Now, moving on to the next level. And that was I doing the sacrifice? Yeah, we did the sacrifice. So the sacrifice is over. Now I'm going to look at the traveling, the relocation, the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands shows you have been having sleepless nights, worry, anxiety, feeling guilty. It could be in connection to someone of fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. It is possible. And it is maybe in that regard that you're looking at expanding your maybe it's something that you're not happy with that you're doing, or you're sacrificing for, perhaps, but you are relocating. There is relocation. We're doing relocation now, and it looks like you are really considering a relocation and looking at expanding all the possibilities of what you can do. So that's wonderful. There is a chance of relocation. Ultimately, you are destined. Again, this shows, and this I'm going to take it this time because this is about a lot of gratitude. It's about this situation here. You see how it says gratitude? You are going to be in so much gratitude that you are going to be loving it. Okay, so that's the gratitude there. Now, let's go to the end of a battle, the Four of Swords, end of a big battle that you've been facing, a new beginning that brings you prosperity, end of a painful truth, a separation perhaps, a very painful truth that was, really hurting, might have pierced the heart. This can be about deception also. This is something which was unfair and unjust, and justice is prevailing for you. That's why you're getting the Ace of Pentacles, which shows the beginning of prosperity and never-ending prosperity. And this could be in connection to the business also, a new project, a new business, a new job coming your way. And this could also be where you are taking action, where you were not able before. Now you are able to take action, where it gives you all the justice that you truly deserve. Okay, so that's that one. Now I'm going to move on, and there it is again, business. There is something to do with business, and it could be to do with earth energy. Someone of earth energy, this one here, could be supportive, very supportive. This earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We'll find out more about this, who this person is. And could be a start of a business, because we've got the crib, and the crib is connected to business. So maybe, you are working in team with others, an alliance or family, maybe getting together and putting something like a business together. It is all possible now. Okay, let's move on but you are resting from a situation that was really awful. Let's have a look at the Knight of Swords, where great news could be coming and giving you the go-ahead to move. Some of you, the sacrifice is coming to an end. This is the sacrifice again. That's coming to an absolute end, where you're moving. And remember what we saw, your wishes and dreams are coming true. You see how the sacrifice is there, and so is the movement. This is leaving a situation, going towards somewhere really good, and there's the relocation right next to it. So once the chapter ends, you're relocating to a better position, and a lot of your wishes and dreams are coming true. Some of you are relocating, you're moving away from where you are. There may be good news coming about your wishes and dreams coming true, end of sacrifice and leaving. So maybe you're getting a go-ahead, like an answer to something that you've wanted, you've applied for, and finally you're able to go. So now let's have a look at some more information, 2 more from this deck, and then I will see who the star signs of the people that you're dealing with are. Children. Now, children can also be pets. They can be children or pets. It says, your love life is being affected by children. Your love life is affected by children. Quite interesting. And it could be pets for some, okay? Because some people's pets, they are like children to them. It says flirting. Extend your lightheartedness energy to others and flirt. Or somebody will be flirting with you. There's flirting. That's very interesting. Okay. Let's have a look at some messages from the heart. Either your heart or somebody else's heart. Somebody's thinking about you. So we got one. Other people that are thinking about you, or what you're thinking. I'll just take one more, and there's the other one. Let's see what it's saying. Here we go. For the first one that came on, which was this one here, it says, I see you in my dreams. Someone is dreaming about you. I see you in my dreams. That is beautiful. Okay. It says, being around you makes me nervous. Someone is very nervous when they're around you. That usually happens when people like somebody. So don't forget the soulmate. I want to talk to you, but I don't know what to say. Somebody wants to talk to you, but they don't know. Maybe they're nervous. That's why they can't say what they feel. Or maybe you feel that way about someone. All right, now that we established that, let's have a look at the star sign combination of the people that you are working with on a high level. Dealing with in September onwards, and consumed with those that you are leaving behind, those that you really care about, like this one here, the fire energy, like we said, Sagittarius. Okay, we got Virgo for all Aquarians. Let's have a look. Right, Sagittarius has come up, and with it comes Leo. So the fire energy that we talked about, it's here. We got Sagittarius, Leo, they're both fire. So I'm going to put this one right there, and we'll see further. Let's see who doubles up and who opens up. Okay, we got Neptune, that's water energy, fish, Pisces, Aries, another fire energy. Oh, it's pushing itself. Another Leo has pushed itself out. Oh my goodness. Okay. We've got Mercury, who is the ruler of Virgo. As I was saying, Neptune, the ruler of, I was saying before a sneeze came on, Mercury, which is the ruler of Virgo and Gemini together. And then we've got Libra, which is air energy, and it goes over here. Let's have a look. We've got earth, fire, water, and air. Let's see what else. We need to double up and triple up. Okay, Sagittarius has become twice. Okay, I'll just put that next to Sagittarius because I am certain this is strong Sagittarius. Let's see what else for all Aquarians. And we were shown why I'm so certain also, because we had the what was it that we had? Oh yes, Temperance, which is also the card of Sagittarius. Now we've got Pisces, we've got Jupiter, the ruler of Sagittarius again, and we've got Venus, the ruler of Taurus and Libra together. Taurus and Libra. So Libra sits over here now. Okay, what else we need? Here we go. Oh, here we go. Scorpio, water energy. All Aquarians. Oh, no. That's very bad. That is very bad. But something did fall. Cancer fell. With it, all that calamity. Okay, we need a little bit more so that we can finally work out what's what and who's who. Okay, so we got Earth energy. We got another Scorpio, another Cancer, and there's the Taurus. Taurus goes with Libra, Taurus, Libra. And then we've got Venus, Taurus, Libra. And then we've got Capricorn, another Earth energy, which I'll put the Earth energy over here. All right, I think that's enough. I think so. Unless there's more coming on. Yeah, there's a little bit more. That's it. Done. Now let's work out who's who and what's what. Okay, Virgo has doubled up. Capricorn, Leo, and Uranus, which is Aquarius, yourself. And Virgo. Virgo goes in the earth energies. Okay, let's go with the earth energy first, because I feel like the earth energy, no, we're going to go with the fire energy, because it's the fire energy that we want to know about. This is the person that's entering your life. This is the person that you are going to be very much connected with, or maybe you are already with this person and you are uniting soon, or you're getting together, or you're improving your relationship, or you're doing something, or some of you are starting a relationship with this fire energy. So remember, okay, we've got a lot of Leo here too. We've got 3 Leos, but the most important one is Sagittarius. Why? Because Sagittarius is more. We got 3, and there was Temperance, which makes it 4 Sagittarius. Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius. This is Sagittarius. So this tells me Sagittarius is leading the way in the fire energy. The ranking is Sagittarius first. Second is Leo. We've got 4 Sagittarius and 3 Leo. Leo is the second fire energy. For many Aquarians, you'll be dealing with Sagittarius, and the first one, like the majority, and then the ranking comes, the second one's Leo, and the last one is Aries, just one Aries. So fire energy, we've established that. Okay, let's have a look at the earth energy, which is another important factor. You need earth to thrive, my dear Aquarius. If you don't have earth, you will never feel a sense of stability in any kind of situation. So we have very strong Taurus. We've got Venus, Taurus, Libra, again and again and again. Okay, and then we've got Virgo 3 and 2. Okay, very interesting. I'll tell you why. First and foremost, we have very strong Taurus, Libra. So you must be dealing with this person on a high level. This earth energy is someone that you're talking to on a daily basis. They may be born Taurus as a sun sign, and they might have Libra. You might be also dealing with someone that is Libra. They might have Libra and they're Taurus born, or Taurus born with Libra. Either way, there is someone that is there that you are consumed with, Taurus, Libra. If not, this person is going to come into your life if you haven't met this, because it's earth energy. Earth goes very well with you. Air goes very well with air, which is Libra is air, and Taurus is earth. So you'll do well together. Now, as for the earth energy, we've got Virgo. The second ranking is Virgo with Gemini. Again, another air energy. Virgo, Gemini, earth and air united. You will do well with this one. And finally, the last one is Capricorn. Capricorn, twice everything else is more. So the majority here is Taurus, Libra, second Virgo, Gemini, and then Taurus, and then Capricorn for the earth energy. You need earth to thrive. So I feel like if you are going to have a soulmate, it's going to be earth and fire. Now, the next one that's a lot in your life is water energy. And we have got 2 Scorpios, 2 Pisces, and 2 Cancerians. So I feel like this could be a person that might be someone that you might be with, you might be with an Aquarius like yourself, and that Aquarius might have ascendant, Pisces ascendant. They might have Cancer ascendant. They might have Scorpio rising. So there is water energy without a doubt, and I feel like it could be with air energy with an Aquarius that might be that way. So that's what I'm seeing. Another factor is that you might be dealing with someone that's family, Virgo. It could be family also. Aquarians always deal with Virgo family that you are dealing with on a high level, but you will have also Taurus can be a family, also a family member, Taurus, Libra, which is, and also it can be a relationship, because you've got Sagittarius, you've got fire there, you got the earth with air, which will go spectacular with you, especially when there's fire there. And then finally, you've got the water energy, which is the strongest one here. There's no strong, they're all the same. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and there is an Aquarius there. You might be dealing, a lot of Aquarians do end up with Aquarians, but this Aquarius might have water energy in them. They might have earth or Sagittarius. Let me know what you think, which is which, and what you can apply, what applies to you. Don't forget there was the Chinese year of the pig and the horse there. Let me know when you actually when you talk about it with the community, and refer to the Virgo, to the Sagittarius that's coming in your life. And when you like, this is who and this is that, and the Cancer is that, and the Virgo is that, and the Taurus is that, then everything comes into perspective. So do share it, and I love reading it from you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reading. Please continue your support by watching as many videos as you can in support of me. Even if you do 2-3 extra a week in support of me, just seeing a little bit and letting them run, that would help me big time. I do wish you sincere blessings, best wishes, regards to each and every one of you. Love, light, peace. Namaste.